Breaking Bad Season 4, Episode number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the next week's episode of Breaking Bad. Last week, we had the Season 4 premiere. Absolutely fantastic premiere, man. I'd say probably one of my favorite episodes we've seen in the show up to this point, man. And I feel like this season's gonna be insane. Guys, you have been telling me in the comments, every single season gets better and better and better. And when I'm watching the season, I think it's some of the best TV I've ever watched. Season 1, fucking amazing. Season 2, fucking amazing. Season 3, great. Absolutely amazing. And then it just keeps getting better and better every single season. And now I turn around and I look back to those seasons, and I'm not saying they were bad, but comparing it to what we're doing now, it's just like, bro, I had no idea. Like, after watching season 3, thinking back to season 1, it's just night and day difference, bro. Like, all of it is amazing TV, but oh my gosh, the way they just continue to step it up. Last week, that scene with Gus in the lab, 5 words spoken, one of my favorite scenes I think we've seen in the show thus far. First time we see Gus do something like that, you know. I mean, this entire time we know he's this powerful guy and everything. It seems like he has other people doing stuff like that for him, like Mike all the time and whatnot, but then we see him do something like that so brutal. It was a powerful scene, man. It was insane. But it seems like Walt is more shooken up by it than Jesse. Jesse seems like he's kind of more in chill mode now because he's like, we're kind of safe. There's no way he's gonna find someone to replace you. You got my back, I got your back, we're good. You know what I mean? But I also think Jesse's still kind of in a state of shock, and I think over time I think he might go downhill a little bit, or maybe things will get better. I don't know. Regardless, though, I'm absolutely loving this show. So I'm going to stop wasting time, guys. We're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. Before we do, I do ask if you guys are new to the channel, you do hit that subscribe button. Comment down below what you guys want to see next, man. Drop a like on the video for your boy. Full reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode.
Basically, any lawman worth his salt's going to spot that, yeah. Assuming that's a deal breaker.
Yes, it's a deal breaker.
Oh, he's trying to buy a gun. Something he can carry concealed. Makes sense. He's scared of Gus now. He wants to be packing.
Conceal up real nice if you carry it IWB. A little harder to draw from, but it's really no substitute if you're intent on fooling a vigilant eye.
Yeah, if you want to be stealthy, because you know Gus is, well, maybe not Gus, but Mike is going to notice.
Well, that there is why you're going to pay me 5 times what you'd pay your neighborhood gun store.
Knocked off the serial number.
Serial number has been filed off.
I do feel the urge to ask you, we strictly talking defense here?
Yes, absolutely.
If it's just personal protection, aside from a bucket of money, you'd save yourself a potential felony 2-spot for carrying a weapon with a defaced serial number if you just buy it legally.
Yeah, but if you did have to use it, wouldn't it still be better to use one that couldn't be traced?
But it's just when he does use it, not only that, but then Heisenberg, Walt getting a gun, everyone would be like, why are you getting a gun? Of all people. Because Hank might notice he got a gun if he goes out, tries to get his concealed carry license and stuff too. Connection to Heisenberg. He wants to cover his tracks as much as possible. So you're saying that Saul had referred him to him. Makes sense. Way for him to get a gun illegally. Serial number filed off. Government can't track or trace it to him. He doesn't want to do anything that can possibly even draw a little bit of attention to him. Oh man, what a start to the episode. I mean, he's terrified of Gus now. It makes sense. He tried to kill him. This relationship's gonna be rocky. I really like Mike's character, man. I do. I hope nothing happens to him. I saw you guys' comments too about the reasons Victor was killed. Everybody has their own belief. Because he cooked. Stepped out of line because they found Gail, because he was seen at the crime scene. Maybe a combination of them all. Hey, Jesse! Let me find out you spending that money. Oh, Badger. Yeah, bro, I think Jesse's fucked up a little bit still, man. He's gonna be having a little PTSD. Shooting Gail, seeing Victor die, all of that. Trying to smoke away his problems, bro. I wonder if he just completely stopped hanging out with old girl too, the one he was hanging out with, Tomas's sister. Probably had to after everything that went down. Don't want to think about it.
Thanks, man, but 12 steps and all that.
He's clean.
Seriously.
Yeah, going to the meetings helped. Badger too. Don't do it, Jesse. Don't do it, Badger. It's fucked up, Jesse. They're trying to do better, man. Oh, Badger was clean too, man.
Left for dead, yo. The way
Damn.
the bitches get all cranial when you cap them in the head, it's like, booyah!
Yeah, bro, it's fucked, man. Getting them back into it. They were both clean. Jesse was clean for a while too, but then everything, oh.
Nazi zombies don't want to eat you just because they're craving the protein. They do it
Jesse's like, oh my God.
They do it because they hate Americans, man. Talibans. They're the Talibans of the zombie world.
Played the game, bro. They ain't exactly fleet of foot. I'm saying, where's the challenge? At least the zombies in Left 4 Dead clock a respectable 40. You gotta lead them and shit.
Dude, that's because they're not even zombies. They're just infected.
Yo, Left 4 Dead zombies are crazy, man. The witch and shit.
Where do you come out on all this? Agree, totally.
Jesse just trying to cope with everything he's been through. Trying to buy all this crazy ass shit. Do all these drugs. He's just trying to cope, man.
It's quiet.
Too quiet.
You know what this place needs?
A party. He doesn't want to sit in silence, man. He doesn't want to have any time to sit and think. This is just all happening midday too, huh? Bro, I'm surprised he hasn't gone to cook yet. Aren't they still on their normal schedule for cooking? Oh shit. God, dude, Jesse needs help. I don't know what Jesse can do what can be done to help save Jesse at this point. All the shit that he's been through, man. Meanwhile, Walt's over here practicing his drawing shit. He's making sure he's ready though, you know, because I mean, at this point, he knows his life is in danger and that Gus would try and kill him before. He thought Gus really respected him, would never take him out or nothing, but now he knows.
Found in the central cordillera of Erie and Jaya. Blue corundum.
I'm just saying it's 2 in the morning. I'm just asking if maybe
You know,
want...
last I counted, Marie, there are 4 bedrooms in this house.
Damn.
You know, I mean, if I'm keeping you awake and all.
They're both going through it, man. You know, like I said last episode, it's hard on Marie too. Like, I know this shit's hard as fuck on Hank, learning to walk and everything, the mental barrier and stuff, but the emotional shit she's going through too, I'm sure it's hard for her as well. She, you know, she just wants her regular life back from before, the things you take for granted, right?
What did I say?
You just left recorded proof of our intention to buy a car wash. Now, do you think that was wise?
Proof of our what? What are you talking about?
Skyler, we should not even be mentioning the words car wash on the phone at all, period.
Well, it is a car wash, not a brothel.
He's just irritated, stressed out. You fucked up his little routine. But I also understand where he's coming from. Shouldn't be having any recorded proof of anything relating to the drug money.
I got bitch.
Damn!
Let's go out and get everybody some breakfast, stock up on liquor while you're at it.
Keep this
Do
party
it again.
going. I mean it, yo. I mean, I want this place kicking harder than a sensei when I get back.
Jesse does not want to be left alone to his thoughts at all. He wants somebody here 24/7, man. Who is it? Mike or Gus? Is that Gus? He's terrified now. But I don't think he's gonna just kill him just to kill him, is he? Bro. Oh, it was supposed to look like Gus, but it's the new Victor, huh?
What's the count? 201.6.
Give it a second wave, if you would, please.
New policy.
Making sure he's not stealing or taking anything out.
Where's Gus?
Why?
Because I would like to speak with him. because the way we left things, I would like the chance to clear the air.
Bro, he's really trying to kill Gus.
Walter, you're never gonna see him again.
Oh shit. I thought he was really gonna just use it for defense, you know, for self-defense, not to straight up try and kill Gus. I thought it was gonna be if they ever try and kill him again, he'll have it to protect himself, but I guess he really is just trying to straight up kill Gus. That's not a smart thing to do. I mean, like, I know he's in a bad situation, but like, ugh.
Corolla gets a hand wax. Right? Hand wax.
She's trying to get everything down because she's gonna be the one running this place, right? I wonder if they are gonna actually end up buying it.
Look at you! Way to go, honey!
Come on.
He's gonna snap, man.
Hank. Keep it going. Just 10 more steps. All right, buddy. That's what I call kicking some ass.
Oh, that was awesome, babe!
Hell yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, he's happy about it.
Hey!
Just that tension there now. After everything, I bet he feels awkward.
Did you work up an appetite? I'm sure that you did. Listen, I was thinking about cooking tonight. So
All right. Get out.
Damn, dude. Bro, after everything she's been doing for him and stuff, like, I wonder if it's just he doesn't like that she has to take care of him and be the one doing all that stuff for him, helping him go to the bathroom and things like that. He doesn't like it. He feels awkward about it or what? He's taking his anger out on her and his frustration out on her.
You got, yeah.
Oh, shit. Andrea. Yeah, I was wondering if they were done or what.
After Tomas was murdered, 2 dudes from the block, couple bangers he used to hang with, get run over. One of them shot in the head. Same night, I get this in my mailbox.
Jesse, trying to help her out.
Is someone gonna come looking for this?
Yeah, if it's clean money.
No.
Or safe money.
What exactly am I supposed to do with this?
Get out of there.
Use it to get you and Brock out of that shithole of a neighborhood. Or you can go out and spin it on glass and I'd have no way of stopping you. But I gotta believe you won't do that.
He wants her to make better choices. Trying to help her out, man. Jesse, like I keep saying it, he's not a bad person. It's just like, fuck, man. He's got a good heart, but it's like, fuck. He has a soft spot for certain situations. Let me say that. He really helped her out, though. I mean, we obviously know he killed the 2 dudes who killed her brother, but didn't know about the money. Trying to help her get out of the neighborhood and everything. Didn't even tell her. Probably hard for him to see her, because every time he does, he probably thinks about Tomas and then about the killings of those dudes and everything. Just keeps fucking with his head. Oh, is Walt going to Gus's house? Bro, Walt is so stupid, man. Walt is on some shit. He's really trying to murder Gus, dude. Like, you think Gus is not gonna be safe? Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if this house was a stage house. You know what I mean? Like a house Gus just bought or rented out just specifically to have dinner there with Walt and set it up and everything. Because it would make sense if he would do that. Like, I don't know how he would trust to give out his address to somebody he works with in this type of line, in this line of work. You know what I mean? Like, I would not be surprised at all if this was originally a stage house. Gus is smart as fuck when it comes to shit like this. I just can't believe Walt's actually going on the offensive. Look, Heisenberg coming out to play. It's like that other personality coming out. But it's like, what's your next move? You kill Gus? Where are you gonna... You're gonna have the lab, but what are you gonna do for money? Like, what are you gonna do to move the product? You don't know that side of the business. What about Mike? Like, what about everything? There's so many things if you kill Gus, dude. The whole time I was thinking, like, yeah, he's gonna get the gun and he's just gonna use it in case he's ever in a situation like that again. Not that he's gonna go out looking for Gus. I bet you they know he's walking up to the house. Mike or Gus? Who is it? Mike or Gus?
Go home, Walter.
They probably got cameras set up everywhere. Who said that? That wasn't Gus, right? Is that the new Victor, maybe? It didn't sound like Mike or Gus.
The rocks, Hank.
Now, they're minerals. Jesus, Marie, I got some geodes coming that are very delicate, all right? And I will not accept any boxes that have damage. Those delivery jagoffs, I'm telling you, I'm not getting ass raped by those bastards, all right? Just... Honey, would you check?
Dude, she's going through it, man. It's a lot of work taking care of somebody. It is, but you know she really does love him.
Mr. Rollins, my name is Skyler White. How do you do?
She's trying to act all professional and shit.
Is there a figure you can quote me? One which you think would adequately take...
$10 million.
Yep, some crazy shit.
Well, let's try 879,000.
Where do you come up with this number? You pull it from your behind?
She did her research.
On a typical day, you average 19 cars per hour. Extrapolating, I added the extra revenues for hand waxes and detailing, subtracted your overhead and salary, maintenance, operating fees, depreciation, which I obtained from comparable businesses in the Albuquerque area, giving me an estimate of your annual cash flow here. To which I applied the industry standard multiplier and added the market value of your real estate, giving me a total estimated value of $829,000, on top of which I generously added an extra $50,000. So as not to be insulting.
That's why she did her research that whole time.
This is the price for Walter White.
Ooh. Because he hates him.
You don't think I know who you are? The price he pays is $20 million. Now, please leave.
I mean, he doesn't need to sell it. Like, that's the thing. He's not in a situation where he needs the money or he needs to sell it. He can keep going. So it's not like you got him backed into a corner. You're the one who wants to buy this. And you fucked up coming here, Skyler, because he told you not to. You could have sent fucking Saul in by himself. He wouldn't have known who was trying to buy it, you know? Now you send Saul in, he's going to be a little sus.
You deserve justice. So if you want to tip the scales back in your favor, better call Saul.
Dude, you love to see it, man. The Saul commercials are great. Fantastic. Does he know Mike Chill's here? Did he schedule this meeting with Mike? What's going on? Walt's just on some shit, man.
I appreciate that when you were going to kill me, you were simply following orders. I get that completely. And I harbor no ill will.
He's trying to get on Mike's good side. Maybe so next time Mike will be in his pocket instead of Gus's.
I cannot be alone in feeling this way. Not after what happened to Victor.
What's with the piece? Right hip inside your waistband?
He knows.
I noticed it the other day at the lab.
Told you Mike would notice.
We're in the same boat.
Drink your drink.
If it happened to Victor, it could happen to you. And what the hell was that anyway? A message? He cuts a man's throat just to send a message.
You won, Walter. You got the job.
But for how long? Get me in a room with him. Mike, just get me in a room and I'll do the rest.
Dude, but it's like, then all you guys don't get paid. You think he's gonna do that? Yep. He's loyal to Gus, man. He's loyal to Gus. Like, he really thought he was gonna come here and play Mike. Mike been in this a long time. Keep playing stupid games, Walt. Keep playing stupid games, man. Yep. He can't deal with it, man. He can't deal with it, man. He's trying to cope. Can't be alone in his thoughts, man. Oh, dude, I feel for him. I do. Breaking Bad Season 4, Episode 2 is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. I feel for Jesse, man. I do. Like, after all that's happened, after all he's been through, I mean, everybody in this show been through a lot, but it affects people in different ways, right? You see Walt, he's trying to go on the offensive, trying to take Gus out, trying to get revenge, trying to get more job security, so to speak, right? Going to Mike and things like that, which was a stupid thing to do. Mike's gonna stay loyal to Gus. You know what I mean? How long has he been with Gus? You kill Gus, then what's your plan after that? What comes next? The lab, the laundry business, the chicken place, the meth. Where's the income coming from? You don't know how to run all that. You don't know what you're doing with that. Like, you really think he's gonna turn on Gus after he's been with Gus for how long? Who the fuck knows? Gus obviously trusts him. He handles him to go kill people and stuff and not say anything. You know, like, he's probably his most loyal guy, even over Victor. You know, and I talked about that last week that, you know, he killed Victor. Does Gus think he's next? But I also was saying how, you know, Gus brings a different set of skills to the table that's probably a lot harder to find in somebody and to find in someone you can trust to do that stuff, you know, and keep their mouth shut. So I don't know if he would ever even consider killing Mike. Unless, obviously, push came to shove and he had to. But, man, Walt is just making things worse for himself. Jesse, he's just trying to cope. You know, he doesn't want to be alone. He doesn't want to be in silence. He doesn't want to have to think about what happened, but he's going to be thinking about it for a long time. He needs therapy, man. He needs therapy. He's trying to literally just suppress everything, but you can't do that. You know, you try and suppress it and it might work for a little bit. You might have rays of okayness, but until you deal with it, until you do some therapy, until you deal with the root of the problem, you're never going to be okay. And after everything he's been through, everything he's seen, everything he's done, he might not ever be okay, even with therapy. He just might find healthier ways to cope as opposed to blasting music in his ear, partying, doing drugs and stuff, you know, all these unhealthy ways to cope, right? But man, I feel for him, and seeing what he did for Andrea, you know, like, I guess it's the whole argument of Breaking Bad, like, where do you draw the line of who's good and who's not, right? Hence the term Breaking Bad, kind of back to the start of the show versus now where everyone's at. And Jesse, you know, he has a soft spot for certain situations, especially involving kids. You know, we've seen back on the Spooch episode with the ATM and that kid there. We've seen with Tomas. We see with her kid. You know, he left them money so they can get out of the ghetto they're in and stuff like that, the bad neighborhood. And like he tries to help, it seems like, situations where there's kids involved, you know? Like when it comes to adults, it's a little bit different for him, it seems like. But with kids, whenever a kid is involved, he always seems like he tries to help him or help that situation, you know? And I feel bad for Jesse, man, but I don't know, dude. It's just the life he chose, right? Because he was dealing before he met Walt, maybe not to this level, and it wasn't as bad. Like he said, once he met Walt was when things started going crazy, the killing and all that stuff, you know? But he had a chance to get out of this life, and he wants to cook. Like, this is what he wants to do. He doesn't want to be involved in all that other stuff. But guess what? When you're in the drug world, when you're in this type of business, all that stuff comes with it. It's part of the package, man. You know, and it sucks, but it is what it is. And then everything going on with Hank and Marie, I feel bad for both of them. I know it's got to be hard on Hank physically and mentally. I'm sure it's kind of embarrassing for him to have his wife have to do all those things for him, you know, clean up behind him, you know, not be able to walk or anything. She's trying to be positive and stuff 24/7. She's trying to help him in any way possible. And she's really the only person he interacts with outside his physical therapist, it seems like. So it's like he takes out his anger and his frustration on her when she's just trying to help. You know, like, I know it's hard on him, but bro, it's got to be hell on Marie too. You know, to be emotionally strong like that right now, take everything he's throwing at her, still be kind, still be nice, still take care of him. Literally getting kicked out the room the other day because of the simple fact that she was trying to be positive, just like his trainer was, you know, his physical therapist. And he was good with him, but with her it was a little different. You know, you saw the high fives and he was like, you know, so it's a shitty situation, man. But dude, show's fantastic. Skyler shouldn't have went to the car wash, should have let Saul handle that. If you guys decided to move forward with that, Saul could have went there and put in an offer, would have never known it was from Walter or anything. But obviously he knows with the last name who you are, Skyler. And I'm sure he's probably met Skyler before. I think back in season 1, she either went down there or called down there. But regardless, guys, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, if you guys enjoyed this reaction video, make sure to leave a like. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Full reaction will be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out? Link in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. What is going on, everybody? I hope you guys all did enjoy that video you just checked out. If you did, make sure to drop a like and comment down below. What is a movie or TV series that you guys would like to see me react to next? Want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest tier supporters over on Patreon, man. Shout out to the homie That's So Gordo, the homie Silas Kane, and the homie Alexander Collins. I appreciate your guys' insane support, man. If you guys want to join the Patreon family, link is on screen right now as well as in the description down below. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.